Covid Jaguar here, and welcome to episode 66, I think. Yes, I believe that's correct. Today we will continue working on our power improvements, eventually, but first I wanted to kind of show you what I was doing here. Kind of got the wall all torn apart and moving stuff around. Basically, this chest is overflowing. It has way too much stuff. So, since I do have better storage installed, I'm going to be replacing that chest with a crate. 2x2 by 2 crate. But I have to wait for this chest to empty first, and I can't be bothered to get a bigger engine, so. Anyways, also the wall is torn apart because I was attempting to run a water pipe up here, but it's not working out very well, so. And eventually I do want to move the fermentation upstairs, so I may just go ahead and do that. I don't know. Haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with that, so. Anyways, moving on. As we were doing last time, if you recall. Down here in the boiler room. We have our oil, which I did another oil run, and it looks like I can probably stand to do another one. But cleaned up the ship design a little, increased the size of the tanks, and I need to replace this pipe with a gold one because it takes forever to fill these tanks. But other than that, we got us a permanent steering block here, so. They're all empty now, so. But what we need to do is figure out how we're going to do this part here, so. I think I actually need a second tank. Not sure how much I actually have. We'll see. How did we do this? I think we dug this out. These tanks really aren't very big, but that's okay. Put a valve in the top. And now we can put our dropping pieces. Put our gauge in, and here we go. So what we want to do here is, I think I left these parts over here. We need some wooden pipes, and I had stacks of fluid pipes. Where'd they go? I must have taken them upstairs. One moment while I ignore the beeping. Go find the pipes. Okay. Sometimes I really wish that MIRC had a mute button, but I have my pipes now, so all is good. And I should have a wrench over here somewhere. Pardon the steam noise in the background. Missed. Okay. So we have some gates somewhere. see. Actually, don't need the gold ones, but oh, I do need these though. So we can attach like so. If I can find the right one. Appears to be working. It's a really big GUI for a really small thing. I should fix that. But we need to provide us with some power here, so I am going to have to replace some of this with gold though, I think. Here we go. Because I'm not quite sure how much power I'm going to be producing, so better safe than sorry. So now we bring this over here. And our refinery should start working. Ever so slowly. Now coming out here, we want to put in some engines. And attach them. Like so. And I hope I brought some pipe wire. I didn't. I'll be back. I'll tell you what, this build definitely takes longer to get from point A to point B than any of my previous ones. Not quite as compact. But what we want to do here is put pipe wire on there. Because gates, the only way to invert a gate is to use pipe wire. Like so. Let's see, we want power requested. If power is requested... I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong. I've also forgotten that I need to provide these with water. So, I need to go get some gold gates and run back upstairs, so I'll be back. Okay, so what I got wrong was I need a better gate because I want to provide some... I'm not sure what's wrong with the lighting on those things, but... when engine is blue, green, or yellow, emit signal? No. When engine is red, emit signal. When not lit, emit redstone. That lighting's really weird. Side effect of me converting the gates to testers, I think, but I need to see, so when it's red, the signal's on, which shuts off the redstone signal. But that's not right either. I brought the other types of gates. I did this in my Buildcraft engine safety video, and I can no longer remember what I did. So power requested needs to be one of these, and so if pipe signal off and power requested, emit redstone signal. Okay, so engine red, emit redstone signal if redstone signal and if power requested. Actually, before I do that, I need to find me some gold pipes. I'm not sure I have a whole lot. I'll be back. Okay, so we have our gold pipes now, which we need to attach to our pump. I'm not sure how well exactly this is going to work. Oh, that's no good. Nope. So I need to bring this down. I don't know how much water we're going to need for these things if they're running constantly. Hopefully they won't be running constantly, but I'll just have to keep an eye on it and see if I can see if I need to expand on that somehow. But I have to fix this other pipe too, which probably means a plug, which I have some of those. Amazing. I know. But the question, of course, is how to get it up there. I guess we break that. Oh, fail. Doesn't look like we introduced any water, so say I need 2. There we go. I think I may put before we get too much in here. think I'm going to put my piping under the floor. Now, we don't need a whole lot, so we can use the cheaper pipes. Get our wand here and place all those. Had some weird things going on with my wand the other day. It was removing the block below the one I clicked on. I don't know what was going on there. Okay, so tanks auto output out of the bottom, and I need to get rid of some of this stuff. So we don't need a gate or anything on the bottom, so you can see it's already sending it over here to the engines. And I need to put my floor back together. And I haven't finished setting up these gates here, so I'll do that and be back. Okay, our engine seem to be starting to run. We're getting some fuel. Not a whole lot. Starting to build up. Our refinery's running a lot faster than it was. So I'll just need to let this sit for a while. Hopefully that should alleviate some of my power issues, particularly when spikes are coming. However, I do think I need to further work on expanding my charcoal production and my tree farm. I did update all my mods, so we do have the new values and the new boiler mechanics installed, so my charcoal is slowly disappearing. My farm is about as small as it can get, so I need to see about expanding it to a larger size. And I'm also in the process of breeding giant sequoias, which should produce a lot more charcoal, a lot more wood than my current spruce trees. But that's kind of a long-term goal, so. Anyways, yes, my biggest concern here is the water supply, so. Particularly since it's feeding the boiler and everything else, and it's also was intended to feed the fermenters and stuff upstairs. I do not believe I have that much water coming through this pipe, so I may have to run another pipe up from the pump down there to cool these engines, so. And I did fix the localization thing, but I don't have that installed yet, so Eventually it will say oil instead of fluid.oil. I'm amazed that they have enough fuel to keep running. Now the thing about these power requested triggers is the wooden pipes do have a bit of a buffer. In fact, that's how it works. The power requested trigger, it inspects the buffer of the wooden pipes, and when the buffer gets low, it turns on the engine. And when the buffer fills up, it turns it off. So if when you first attach an engine to a pipe, it has to fill the pipe up, even if there's no machines attached. So I see a lot of confusion about the power requested trigger on the forums and stuff. I think a lot of people don't quite understand it. And at the moment everything's running because it's probably filling buffers in various machines which have been underpowered for a while. And it's entirely possible that my network is using all that power. In fact, it probably is. Those lasers upstairs are probably just soaking it up. But the thing is, if you're producing more power than you actually need, the power requested trigger will turn off. It doesn't it's not triggered by whether something is actually asking for power, but rather how saturated the network is what triggers that specific condition. This one here. It's triggered by how saturated your network is with power. So if you're oversaturated, it turns off. If you're undersaturated, it turns on. But anyways, let me see how long this video has been going. So I'm not sure how much time I spent cut out, but it looks like we got at least 20 minutes. So I think since this appears to be working for the moment, and basically now I just need to watch it and see what it does. So I'm going to go upstairs and we'll do our emblem. So today, in the spirit of power, I have the power. You'll have to forgive me. My pause key for the video recording is actually tilde, which I accidentally appear to have pushed when I was trying to do the exclamation mark. So anyways, I have the power, and it's going to tell me I have already unlocked it because I didn't realize that it had stopped recording, but maybe it won't. But anyways, we get the bolt, and we have the bolt. So I already put it over here on the wall because, like I said, I didn't realize it stopped recording. So we have the bolt, and I have the power! Exclamation mark. So that's today's emblem. In other news, there should probably be a new version of Buildcraft out soon. Once I merge in Sandgrain's pipe, probably. But before we finish off, I did come upstairs, and unfortunately that you missed this, but it was spewing items all over the place. And but anyways, what I think we were going to do here is go ahead and just put in that crate real fast from Better Storage. And we're making a mess everywhere. But now to make a crate is wooden planks, sticks, like so. And we'll run over here to our workshop where we have that stuff. And I need to ditch some of this stuff. Now, let's see. So, crate is like so. Go ahead and lock that, and we'll make... I need 8 of them. Oh, not 10, 8. I can't count. But we'll just put this in real fast, and I did some more. I don't know if you watched my Better Storage, which is this is from by Copyboy. I don't know if you watched that mod discovery. If you haven't, you should. But so these crates, they're basically a multi-block. You just build them like so, and not my food. Put your stuff in there, and it fills this up, but it only shows a certain number of slots here, even though there's a lot more space in here. And once it fills up, you can randomly each randomly picks a subset of items in the chest for you to be visible and interact with. Now, I did some research, and it does appear that improvements have recently been made to the crates such that they no longer have dupe bugs and things when interacting with pipes and hoppers and things, so at least they shouldn't. You see the wheat appearing here. And whatever else is pumping down there. You see it rearranged everything as soon as I opened and closed it. But that's great. And there should be a lot more space in there for this stuff, so I think each block has 18 slots, which is less than the 27 of a normal chest, but that's you can put a lot more. You can actually, over a larger area, get more storage out of crates than you can chests because of the placement rules on chests and the difficulty of interacting with them. But anyways, I think that's going to wrap this episode up, so I hope you enjoyed episode 66 of the Dark Tower, and our power seems to be doing much better up here, so I will catch you guys next time.